Well, here we are, 24 hours later. I've let our LED fixtures all dry. Now what you've found out is by putting these LED lights in, you put a lot of integrity and strength back into the framing, because now this becomes part of the frame because of the caulking that you put in. So what I've done is they're all upside down. Again, I'm ready to caulk. And these are the areas I'm going to caulk. I'm going to caulk all the way down inside of here, all the way around here. Now, it don't matter if you get a little caulking on your thing on the back, in the back part here, because it's not going to ever be seen again. And again, don't worry about this gap that's in here, because I'm going to show you what you're going to do with that gap. But then we're going to caulk here, here, and here, so that it's caulked on both sides, and then we're just going to leave it alone. And I don't have any real big areas that have the caulking that bother me to trim off right now, so I'm just going to leave it just the way it is, because it don't bother me. From the other side, you may have dribbled some through this big hole here a little bit, but big deal. But now I'm going to fill that big hole up nice with the caulking. And another trick with the caulking gun, I don't know, maybe you may have known this. If you have a new tube in it, of course, you don't want to waste it because it's so expensive. I always seal mine with a wood screw myself, but you could use any kind of screw on the end of the tube when you get all done with it. And that way there, the tube won't dry out on you. Now I'm going to make sure I got caulking coming out. Okay, that do, she's ready to go. So here's what we're going to do. We'll start caulking right in there now and force it right in that groove. Right there. Right around there. Caulk it right down inside of there. Right in here. Then I will jump over the other one. Start caulking that one. I'm going to do one of these one at a time. I'm just going to show you how it looks when it's finally all done. With your second caulking operation here. And then fill that groove up rather good. That'll help you. Release the gun. And take either your brush or your popsicle stick, whichever you want to do. And I'm going to try to use the brush, I think. I like the brush better. And you might see a few gaps that you can fill in with a little bit of excess that you have. But don't worry about the messes. Like I'm saying, they're not going to be seen again. I know it's sort of a sloppy job. I got to put a little bit more, I think, right in here. Unless I got some excess here I can put in there. Let's continue smoothing this out, and any excess I'm going to put over there to seal that up. Okay, now I'm going to take this one here, do the same thing. And then the big gap, make sure I got that. So this thing ain't going to go nowhere after it completely dries. And so what I want to do is let this dry at least another 24 hours before you start fooling with it. And that way there, it's got a good bond. I like this new stuff. I've never used this before. And it seems to be pretty nice. But this is what it looked like up real close from just having the one side done. See that side there? How it come out from yesterday? Okay, now what I'm going to do is put just a little wee bit more. Let's see. Right here. Maybe a little bit more right there. There's a little bit right there. Now on the back part, probably the more the better, for the simple reason is that it's really making it a bond to the frame here. Okay, let's see the other side. Let's see, get some of the excess off. That looks pretty good. But now you get the idea what you got to do to mount your lights. As you notice, I got my my connections for my pigtails going towards the X, going towards the X, going towards the X. So that's what you got to remember. So I'm going to do these other two. Since you see me do one, you don't have to see me do another one. And I hope this is going to help you. And we'll continue with the installation once they're done.